Welcome to the training, everyone. My name is Mark Hamlin. I've been working online for probably a good 12 years full-time. It's been a phenomenal experience. It's given me the ability to literally travel around the world, to work with all kinds of people, to be able to help people and empower people economically through various projects. And I'm really excited about this project, which is MyCarClub. And so every Monday we do a training. You want to log on a few minutes early because we always have an inspirational video. The one we watched today was phenomenal. I certainly will post it in our Facebook groups and our Facebook chats as well. So today I want to talk about MyCarClub from the point of view of an entrepreneur and a business owner and a business-minded person. Why do entrepreneurs and business-minded people choose MyCarClub? And so it's a different perspective and a different approach, because most people look at this from the point of view of a consumer. But I want to look at this from the point of view of an entrepreneur and a business owner. So I've owned several businesses. I owned a construction business for over 10 years. I had multiple trucks, in that business. And obviously I had to pay taxes and various things like that. And when I look at this program, I look at it from that lens, so to speak. And so that's what I want to share with you, because it's a very unique perspective, and perhaps you can learn something from it that will make you better and take you to the next level. So that's the purpose of this training today. All right, let's just go on a little further. So now, by the way, we do have a fast track training. It was recorded a couple of weeks ago by Mr. Alan Jones. And go ahead and take a screenshot of the screen, because that's the Vimeo link that will take you to that fast track training. So if you are new to MyCarClub, you absolutely need this training, and you need to follow it verbatim, step by step, and you want to implement that. We're going to continue to improve that training as we move forward. But tonight, I'm going to be talking about MyCarClub from the perspective of an entrepreneur and a business owner because of the math. All right, I heard someone say a long time ago, life is about numbers. All right, it's all about the math, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what I want to talk to you about. So take that screenshot. If you haven't seen that training, go to that Vimeo page, that link that you see there, and you'll be able to watch that training. All right, so now I'm going to stop sharing my screen here for a moment, because I'm going to switch over to another slide. All right, let's go ahead and pull this up here. All right, so you should be able to see this red car. Now, I'm a marketer, and there are many marketers on this call right now. And one of the things I do is I brand myself. So what you're getting ready to look at here is just some marketing, but it's all about MyCarClub. It's just some marketing that I use in order to brand myself and to set myself apart from the herd, so to speak. And this is some ideas that you might want to adopt as well when it comes to getting the message out. And so we've got, social media. We heard the gentleman on the video today talk about social media and the different ways that you can use that. And so that's what this intro is. It's just some branding that I use in order to get this message out. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this, and we're going to get into the topic today. All right, so in this video, I will show you how I drive an amazing luxury car at no cost to me, while qualifying for several tax deductions and monthly residual income. But before I get started, it's important that you listen to the end so that you can see the big picture and understand the entire process. So here's a quick look at the car, followed by the 7-step process that I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. Now, I do want to give you a disclaimer. This is not financial or tax or legal advice. I am not a financial planner. I'm not a tax accountant. I'm not a lawyer, ladies and gentlemen. You always want to consult your financial, tax, and legal professionals regarding these matters. Everything I'm about to show you is just my point of view of what I'm doing, but you need to know I have advisors, and you want to get those advisors as well. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the car. All right, so here's the car, and as you can see, it's a beautiful Mercedes SUV. I'm going to go ahead and walk around it so you can see it a little closer. It's got 20-inch wheels, really nice wheels. It's a 4-wheel drive, and really nice, clean look. and it is a Mercedes GLC 43 AMG, meaning it's got the 2-turbo performance engine, 300 and I believe it's 54 horsepower, something like that. 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. So very fast. And let's go on around and take a look on the inside. And it's all the leather interior, bucket seats, and you can see it's got red stitching and red safety belts. So over 14 speakers in here, so it sounds like you're in a concert hall, and it's got all of the advanced computerized features as well. So a really, really nice car. So let me explain to you how I'm able to drive this car at literally no cost to me. It's all about the numbers. It's all about math. So the thing that I did was I participated in a car club, a subscription-based referral car club. And when I refer people to this subscription-based car club, I'm able to qualify to get a car. All right, now, when you qualify to get the car, you qualify to get what's known as a fleet car. The cars are literally owned by the company, meaning that you don't pay for anything. The company covers the insurance, the maintenance, the road service, the taxes, everything. Everything is paid for by the company. All you do is put gas in it or charge it up, because it could be gas or electric, and drive it and pay a modest monthly subscription of $33 a month. All right. Now, you can take the car or you can take the cash. Now, the car has what's known as terms and conditions. In other words, you can only drive 15,000 miles a year. No one else can drive the car but you. They have to have their own insurance, and it cannot be used for ride sharing, right? And so you can take the fleet car, or if you choose, you can take $1,000 a month. And maybe you have a current car loan, you can pay it off with that, or you can go out and buy your own car. Now, being an entrepreneur, having owned vehicles before through my business, I decided to buy the vehicle myself and to use the money that the company pays me to literally pay for the vehicle, the insurance, and a long-term maintenance plan. All right? Now, in a few minutes, I'm going to go through the 7 steps that show you exactly how I'm able to drive this for literally no cost, how I'm able to save thousands of dollars a year on taxes, and also how I'm able to generate 4 figures in monthly residual income in a very specific way. So now, if you're interested in learning how to do those things, and by the way, I will literally coach you through every step of it, so you don't have to figure out anything. All you have to do is literally follow instructions. All right, so let's get to the 7 steps, and we'll talk again toward the end of the overview. All right, so the first thing that I did, and which I have always done, I've been in business for many, many years, I established a business entity. So we're talking about why entrepreneurs and business-minded people choose MyCarClub. It's because of these amazing benefits I'm getting ready to tell you. But first of all, you must have a business. So you go out and you create a business entity. Now, of course, you can contact your attorneys. You can go online. You can Google it. You can do an LLC, a C Corp, a S Corp. You probably can even do a sole proprietorship, but you need a business with an EIN number. All right. Okay. So that's your first step. All right. And hopefully you're taking notes or you are taking screenshots. So what's the second step? The second step is you join MyCarClub subscription program. All right. And of course, you're familiar with how the program works. I'm not going to go through all those details right now, but you want to subscribe to the program. Why? Because of step 3. Because MyCarClub has a amazing referral program. All right. And so basically, when you join the program, you pay $143, and then you subscribe at $33 a month. Now, when you go out and you refer 3 people, you earn $165. If you do it within 30 days, you earn a $110 fast track bonus. What does that mean? That means that the 143 is not the issue, because as soon as you refer 3 people to put yourself in position to qualify, you get that back plus a profit. So 143 is not an issue. And so moving forward, you're paying $33 a month. So this is a $33 a month program. Break it down. That's $1 a day, less than the cost of a cup of coffee. All right, so the money is not even the issue because it's minuscule. We spend more money on that, on a cup of coffee every day, ladies and gentlemen. And so this is why Everyone wants to participate with a program like this because of the amazing benefits I'm about to show you, especially if you approach it from the point of view of an entrepreneur or a business-minded person. Let's go forward. All right, so when you refer others to this program and you participate in the referral program, you can set yourself up not only to earn daily income, that's withdrawable daily, $55 for every person that you personally refer. You can also qualify for a car by building a team of 120 subscribers. So it's not you working by yourself, it's you working together with a team. Prosperity is with the team. If you're not part of the team when it comes to economics, you lose by default. All right, economic prosperity is a team sport. And so here's the thing you need to understand. As you build this community out, guess what? You can put yourself in a position not only to qualify for a car, but also to earn $1,000 a month residual. Now, in my case, I said, do I want a fleet car, or would it be better if I purchased the car myself, finance the car in my own name, and use that $1,000 to pay for the car? All right, having been in business before, I know the advantages of having a company vehicle. So I chose to finance the car myself in my own name and to use the money that the company pays me for building this community to literally pay for the car. So my participation in the program is paying for the car. My participation in the program is paying the car off. My participation in the program is building my credit. All right, so here's a side benefit. I get to build my credit with the company's money that I'm getting as a result of qualifying with the program, right? So that is step 3. All right, let's go to step 4. So now, if you only use your car for business purposes, then you can write off 100% of vehicle expenses. Now, this is tax advice. You're going to consult your tax professional, your CPA for tax advice. You're not going to take my word for anything that I'm sharing with you concerning taxes because you're going to get your own consultation. But there are 2 ways to file your taxes typically. There's the mileage method and there's the expense method. If you use the expense method, this is what you can write off. The expenses that you can deduct under the actual expense method, or the gas that you purchase, the tires that you put on the car, any repairs or maintenance, the insurance, the registration fees, the depreciation, the lease payments if you lease it, the vehicle loan interest if you financed it, and tolls and parking fees. What is that? That is everything associated with that vehicle. Am I right? If you're looking at this, that's everything associated with that vehicle. So not only do you have the $1,000 that you're getting from the subscription program to pay for the car, you now have the ability to write off everything associated with the car. So this is what you have to understand. $1 saved is $1 earned. And again, you need to get tax advice concerning this. Don't take my word for this. Consult your own tax attorney. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, this is huge. Now, what about depreciation? Do you know anything about depreciation? This is why you have to always continue to earn, to learn, and to educate yourself, to improve yourself. Well, depreciation, the standard depreciation for a vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, is you get to depreciate that vehicle over a 5-year period. So let's just say, for example, it's a $40,000 car. You would simply take that $40,000, this is what you paid for it. You would simply take that $40,000 and divide it by 5, because you can depreciate that vehicle over a 5-year period. How much is that? Do the math. That's $8,000. That's an $8,000 tax write-off just on depreciation alone. Now, if you are serious about this program, you have a pretty good idea of what the income potential can be here if you stay consistent and stay focused with this program over the coming months. It could potentially be 6 figures. Well, if you're making 6 figures, guess what? You're going to need some tax write-offs, and as many tax write-offs as you can get, right? This is why I chose to do this in this manner. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's continue on. And again, I'm emphasizing, don't take my advice over your taxes. You go see a CPA and let them advise you. Let's continue. Step number 4. All right, so you took the business loan and you're writing the vehicle in as part of your business. So you claim the car as part of your business. Every time you get in that car, you're doing business. So it's not personal, it's business, everything you get in there. Why? Because especially if you slap a decal on the side, that's a company vehicle. And no matter where you go, that's company business in that company vehicle. All right, you can work out the details on that. So what are commercial vehicles? At its most basic, a vehicle designated commercial when a business registers the vehicle as such and uses it for business purposes, that's a commercial vehicle. And this can include cars, trucks, vans, and even motorcycles. All right, again, you're going to consult your CPA for advice concerning this matter. That's step 4. Let's continue. Step 5, you want to continue to build your referral base. So let me ask you a question. Do you think it's easier to build the program, the car referral program, when you don't have the car, or do you think it's easier once you get the car? Absolutely. It's much easier after you get the car because now you've got the social proof. People can see it right in front of them. And so when you get the car, you're going to be able to build the program even larger. And so what is that going to do for you? It's going to enable you to increase your monthly residual income. Now that you have the car, getting referrals will be much easier. That only makes common sense. And so once you get the car, you're going to show the car every chance and every opportunity that you get. And you're going to give people an opportunity to learn about the program. So the whole idea is to become a good inviter, not to be explaining the program yourself, but simply to get people in front of the information, send them to a video, invite them to a webinar, then follow up with them, find out what they liked about the program, answer their questions, and show them how to get started. It is really that simple. You never want to do the explaining. You want to send them to the information, let someone else do the explaining for you by a video. And of course, you can even do 3-way calls. You want to make sure you watch the fast track training, the link that I provided you previously. All right. So now that you're doing that, now you've got the opportunity to increase your income from $1,000 a month to $1,500 a month. So by the way, remember, so you decided to take the money instead of the car. So you're getting $1,000 a month. When you go to the second level, which is Champion 15, that's an additional $1,500. That's in addition to the $1,000. So you got $2,500 a month. All right, so that's where I am right now. I did that in less than 60 days. But as you continue to build the program, you go from $1,500 a month to $4,000 a month. So you've got $4,000 a month plus the $1,000 that you're getting for the car. So you're at $5,000 a month just that fast. And it continues to go from there. So very, very powerful. Your income is increasing steadily, and you've got the tax write-off to complement that. So now let's go to step 6. All right, here we go. Step 6. Now remember, when you take the fleet car, ladies and gentlemen, you fall under a fair usage policy. All right, that car is owned by the company. And so the fair usage policy says that basically you can only drive 15,000 miles a year. No one else can drive that car except for you. They need to have their own insurance. It's kind of like when you go to rent a car, they'll ask you, are you going to use our insurance or do you have your own insurance? All right, so your spouse can use the company's insurance because their name is not on it. Your spouse needs to have her own insurance. Then she can drive your car if she has her own insurance. Are you with me? Also, you cannot use the car for rideshare. You can't use it for hauling or things like that. It's just for normal use. But when you finance the car yourself, you can use it any way you want to, put as many miles on it, or you can even create a second income stream. You could rent that car on certain online websites, such as Turo. Isn't that interesting? If you wanted, You could even use that car in other ways, such as you want to do Uber, you want to do Uber Eats or whatever, you can use that vehicle for those things as well. So what have you done? You just created a secondary income stream with some more tax write-offs. Why? Because the car is owned by you. Does that make sense? Absolutely. But we're not finished. Step number 7, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to step 7. When it's all said and done, when that car is paid off from that $1,000 that you're getting every month, when that car is paid off, you own it free and clear. What does that mean? You can sell the car, pocket the money, go and buy another car. That's your exit strategy. You own it, you can sell it, ladies and gentlemen. So once the car is paid off, you sell it and you pocket the profits. It is that powerful, and that is that simple. This is how MyCarClub can be leveraged by the business-owning individual, business-minded individual, or the entrepreneur. It's an entirely different perspective with some major benefits. Does this make sense to you, ladies and gentlemen? I hope it does. All right, so remember, you can always brand yourself. You can see what I did here. I branded up what this domain name, I branded myself here. You can do that. You can talk about the program without ever even mentioning the program name. So why do you want to be able to talk about the program without mentioning the program name? So that people don't go around you. They don't go in Google. They don't go and sign up with someone else until after they have seen the information. All right, hopefully you caught that. Let me see who we've got on the call here, and I may bring some people on to go ahead and share some thoughts here. I'm going to bring Alan on first, and my good friend Alan Jones, and he's the one who did the fast track training. We're going to continue to improve upon it. And Alan, if you're there, go ahead and say hello and share with us your thoughts about today's training.
Hey, can you hear me okay, Mark?
I sure can. Welcome to the call.
Hey, absolutely. Amazing training, by the way, Mark. One of the things is that when we think about this opportunity, I tell people all the time, if you treat it like a hobby, it's going to pay you like a hobby. But if you treat it like a business, it's going to pay you like a business. And I've had several businesses. I've owned a franchise before. I paid over $370,000 just to own a franchise. Go look up how much does it cost to just get a franchise, just paying a franchise fee, right? And then when you come into this industry of, network marketing or MLM or however you want to call it, you're talking about such a low cost. I mean, you can't even get an LLC for the amount that it costs to be able to join the MyCarClub that has the ability to pay you out endless with a $33 a month overhead. I mean, you're talking about any business that you're going to have is going to cost you more than a $33 a month overhead. That's as little as $1 a day. So what we're trying to get to you guys to understand that this is an absolute perfect business model, low cost, high reward, because I can assure you that if for our business owners, they totally understand as entrepreneurs, you're going to work hard and going to have to build your business, whatever it is. Think about it like this, and this will be the last thing I'm just going to say. If instead of $143, imagine if you started a burger franchise, a well-known burger franchise like I did, and if you put in $370,000, do you think you're going to tell your friends and family about it, even if they don't even eat hamburgers? Absolutely. So that's why we say treat it like a business. Go out here and share it with as many people as you possibly can, because at the end of the day, this is an actual business. It's willable, transferable, and this is something that could be passed down from generation to generation. So with that being said, back to you, Mark.
All right, thank you so much. Let's go ahead. I'm going to bring on Carlos Alvarez. Carlos, you can unmute yourself. What are your thoughts about tonight's training?
Wow, man, Mark, that's it. You gave me golden nuggets. I ain't even think about. You just show people how to create more money traditionally, if that's what it takes for them to believe in something that we already proven the concept, but if they need more proof, you just gave it to them. You gave them another tool, another way of proving others that what we are offering is real. Amazing, amazing, Mark. Thank you so much for that training. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, uh, when it comes to leaders in the industry, yeah, timing is everything. Um, but now I can remember when Mark and I first started, none of this was available, none of this. And to have a person like Mark taking the time to even take this kind of information and to bring it to us all, especially I'm sure most of us here are paid members. Well, this is just another example of what you're paying for every month. This type of training for you guys to know that every Monday you show up here, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn about business. You're gonna learn about success strategies, and that's gonna continue. And that's part of the program. So when people ask you, "What are you paying for every month?" Well, if you pausing or trying to think of benefits, this is it. I mean, this is so valuable. The information that Mark shared tonight, very, very valuable. And I definitely would tell people, this is what you're paying $33 a month for. Mark, that was awesome, man, off the charts. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's go to our next speaker. I want to bring Mr. Desire on. He's out there in Washington, D.C. And sir, if you're available, we certainly would like to have your comments.
All right, thank you so much, Mark. Awesome job on the training. And again, Alan, thank you so much for putting all these together. Mark, I learned something in leadership. They said that poor people are asking, how much does it cost? And rich people are asking, how much money can I make? And here you just prove again to people that it's not about how much it costs, it's how much money you can make by just sharing and paying $33 a month. So we can look at the car, we can look at the residual income, we can look at now what that car can produce, a secondary income, without even talking about, for those who are here in the US, about all the write-off on the taxes. It's just exceptional. Out of what? A cup of coffee daily. It's just incredible. So for people who don't see this, I don't know, but we're here first. It's been less than 2 months. And this is just the time to say, hey guys, let's share this with every single person that we can meet, because this is just about changing other people's life. People are struggling out there, and the struggle will be more and more out there if we don't help people. We often talk about good programs, but this is just a disruptive program, and that has nothing to do with what we always seeing around in this industry of relationship marketing. This is true relationship marketing, and it's life-changing. Thank you so much, Mark. I'm just grateful to be here now, and for meeting you last Friday. You just opened my eyes on other things, and now I think all of us here can see clearly how we can go out there and just generate more money with a cup of coffee every day. Thank you so much. Back to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to go to Eugene. Sir, you have the ability to unmute yourself. I'd like to have your thoughts about tonight's training as well.
Hello, Mike. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, welcome to the call. How are you this evening?
We're doing extremely well. We are extremely impressed by the quality of your training. I know you to be an expert in network marketing, but I never know you were a teacher. So I just discovered a new dimension in you, man. My hats off to you. You see, what we have in MyCarClub, Mike, it is one for the history books. I've learned that your business will never be bigger than the daily relevance of your product. People need to understand that what we have is the common denominator of all necessities. There's not one day we do not use a car. We even risk a new slogan. The vocation of a car, Mark, is no longer to be purchased, it is to be achieved. So you have car purchase versus car achievement. This is a business we all can sell all day. Therefore, we are extremely excited. We're pretty sure that the potential of this is pretty much contagious. I cannot wait to see this company catapulting itself in the ranks of the #1 MLM company on the planet, God willing. So thank you, Max, for your genius, for being the first that has paved the way. And thank you for this awesome training. Back to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And, I have to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we have got such a talented community of leaders, and we are constantly learning from each other, which is making each of us better. And I just encourage everyone to attend every training that you can, because every little nugget can make you better, make you a better person, a better leader, a better entrepreneur as we move forward. That is our strength. And so I'm really excited about this amazing community that we have. We are just getting started. We haven't done anything yet. And I can only imagine what things are going to look like in the coming months. All right. So we're not going to hold you long tonight. I want to give you an opportunity to digest this information. It will be recorded. It is recorded, and it will be made available to everyone. Give it about 1 hour. I'll post it in the various groups. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Everyone have an awesome evening. We'll see you again tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Become a good inviter. Email, text, post on social media, call people on the phone. Let's pack tomorrow night's call as we normally do. Thank you so much. Everyone have a great evening. Thank you for all of our speakers as well.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you. You're welcome.